we're on for real? This is so exciting. I hope everyone's ready for Cooking with Clint. I've got our special, oh no! My limited object permanence, I thought he was gone. So, we are without a mother tonight, but that's fine because we're surrounded with friends.
Hopefully we'll find her soon.
Ultimately, well, she'll find us. So we're doing something fun. Cauliflower steaks. We're going to make this thing flat. So it's a show about geometry, really. And then we may or may not have a guest spot where we do a chimichurri sauce, because there are a lot of recommendations on this. And if you look up a recipe for one of these, there are tons of alternatives. I've only now lost the bowl for one of those. Oh no, it's over here. I put it separate.
Okay.
But there's apparently a million ways you can do this, because vegans are crafty. So that's what we're going to cook tonight, and then
in the best possible way.
In the best possible way. I'm sure they're pleasant folk otherwise. We have a dark and stormy for the drink because we had way too much rum. So if that's a problem that you have, we have a solution. But outside of that, with concerts and things coming up, Clint, do you know the schedule?
I do not.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So Alex Meissner is going to be here on the 29th. And we're so excited because he is a wonderful person.
He's bringing Bart.
And
he's bringing Bart?
he asked, as if we would say no, if he could bring Bart DeWin, who's also wonderful.
Who is also playing the next week here.
Who,
Tip Jar.
if you just fall in love with him, will be here the following weekend.
Friday.
So big things coming.
Nice.
What you been up to, Clint?
Playing a little golf, been enjoying the beautiful weather. Down at the Bandit. I find it to be the best course.
In New Braunfels?
Yeah.
Or in the area?
In New Braunfels.
Would you go to San Antonio or Austin?
I do, sometimes.
Where do you play there?
And I also go up to Blanco to Valor Creek.
Valor Creek. I don't know that one. I know the Bandit.
Or Whaler Creek, however you...
Whaling's totally illegal.
Whaler.
I wouldn't admit to that.
People should check the schedule at the Redbird. We went to see Nathan.
The Redbird listening room?
Yeah, we went to see Nathan Friday night. It was excellent.
I've never been invited.
We're going to go see Jason Edie this next Friday.
Cool.
Yeah, but they're doing a good job over there. They're doing a very nice job, and people need to support it.
What have you been up to, Josh?
We were at Sandfest this weekend.
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
It's pretty neat. So out in Padre, I think they do this every year. They take some amount of beach, and it's a little festival of sand sculpting and beach stuff. It was cool. I'm gonna undersell it because it was really hot, but it was neat. I took a bunch of pictures, and it is a skill that I will never possess because my sand castles are limited to a thing that's going to be this big and destroyed by waves.
Which one did you like the best? Did you see anything that was real impressive?
They had some really cool ones. So there were a couple where people were, not just making sculptures, but they would go into it, and so you had structures with little furniture and stuff inside the
like a dollhouse kind of, but made out of sand.
It was crazy.
Or a doll castle, I guess.
Yeah. And there were some of the artist ones were really fantastic. The texture that they can create with sand is neat. I saw a couple that were, I think, a little ambitious on the gravity side, like trying to do arms and things. And I don't think it was going to work out for them, but I wish them the best. And then some of the ones that were commissioned as here you've walked in, this is the big thing, the first thing you see was really cool. So I don't know who did those, but good job, people that got paid for it. But that's what we did this weekend. And then Stephanie, our good friend, had a baby.
Oh.
Super excited for that. And Cassie's been, hopefully, a big help to her. I think she has. It's been good. It's been a good weekend.
Congrats to them.
All right. We should make food. Okay. Cauliflower steaks. So I think we mentioned this early on that we are trying to do some different things than we've done in the past. And this week it's vegetables. And this seemed like a cool one. Now I've never done this before, and the first thing that I think we need to figure out is how we cut this thing. So I've looked it up online, and what we're going to be aiming for is to cut the florets off the side, and then the portions of the stem, so the size of your cauliflower just in this area will sort of determine the steak that you get. We're going to try to cut this in thirds. So we have a couple that we can try, and if we really mess it up on the first one, then it's your turn.
You need the big knife and the long.
I think this one's
Look right here.
probably okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just remove.
Careful, Lisa's coming at you with a knife.
Oh yeah, we could use a. Which really,
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty solid.
Wow, yeah.
We could make one of those for the kids. John's staring at me because he knows that I should be wearing a glove right now.
Well, and he knows that we don't have enough cheese in the house for the kids to eat that.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? Don't cut these. They fall apart. All right. So the portion of the stem, and the stem I think is involved in holding this together. So we'll get a slightly larger knife. And because I've been told this by the internet, you cut with the stem facing you so that you can judge what you're going to get. Well,
Goober?
right, if I cut it this way and I'm aiming for something down there, I'm going to miss it.
Right.
But up here,
Makes sense.
yeah,
Yep.
thanks. I like this reinforcement.
The internet never lies.
You know, I've cut cauliflower before,
Why am I doing this?
but not to hold it together.
Oh.
It's usually to break it apart.
I know.
All right, so there's one.
Woo! Nice.
Oh, beautiful.
That's
Well
a pretty
done.
thick steak.
You were talking about the artist doing sand. You're a cauliflower artist all of a sudden. Look, it looks like a little tree.
It does look like a tree. I was wondering how they would stay together.
Well,
Can you get the?
Clint, is the grill on?
the griddle shouldn't be on. I don't think I've turned it on yet. But
No,
the
just
oven
the
is
oven.
on.
The knob, the first knob to the right.
Okay. Okay,
Number
Nice.
two from
that's
the,
not so bad.
Wow.
And then I guess if I just
This?
From the touch screen.
take
That one.
that one. Yeah, just
this off.
set it on high. Little light. There you go.
Okay,
Yeah, just
so there.
just turn it.
So
Oh,
a
it's
lot of
lit.
the articles that I read said that you'll get 2 to 3 out of a medium-sized cauliflower. So in case you were wondering, you can buy medium-sized cauliflower at HEB. Because we got 2 to 3, and that first one's pretty thick. I think you could improve on this. That's a good one.
Oh.
Damn it! Damn it!
Hey.
This is we just gotta.
Children's show.
Well, you get one, right? So save
Don't you
these
have a blooper?
because
Yeah.
now you can.
Yeah. Is it?
Oh, he just turned the charbroiler on.
We'll make them into mashed potatoes tomorrow.
Well,
There you go.
this is not a potato, but you can do lots of things with them. They're really good. I guess we
Versatile.
need a bag or a container. I think they're in there,
Bottom.
so that we'll do
Bottom.
that to get rid of these. Well, Clint, do you want to try?
You run out the
Heck yeah,
Because I know you're going to run home and make this.
I am.
I'll let you make
I
one.
can-
I'll throw these in
I can
here.
do this.
So this knife is sharper. This knife is larger. Decide what you.
I think
We can
this
steal
one's.
the big knife if you need to steal it.
I own some. I don't need yours.
I think you did about a third to the third.
Yeah.
Like
now
that
I
way?
cut the outside off first.
Oh, you did.
I did.
Like about there.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we'll just not try to cut this again. A noble effort, I'm sure. And then I think we want to cut this in thirds. So
Yeah.
you end up with
There, and about there.
Yeah, and then you'll have the center wedge left over if you do the outsides first, or you go
Oh, I
from
see.
right to left.
That makes sense.
Okay.
So you leave the green part on.
It'll cook. We can trim it. I don't imagine it could. Oh. Womp womp.
Did the bigger knife work better?
You might try the larger knife. Maybe that works better for you.
I think the fall broke it.
It's okay. I'll take the broken.
We can trim those. Take a little paring knife and
Yeah, I made them.
just work into to pull the green off of these
Got a fundraiser
while he's doing that.
for Ryan, our massage therapist, yesterday.
All right.
Okay, I got 2 out of 3.
So Clint, I don't know what this means, but what's your handicap in golf?
Well, a handicap, well, it's 14.
Okay.
14.
Now, so does that mean that you take that number off of the score you get?
Yes.
Okay.
To bring it back to par.
All right.
So par typically is 72. So, and you can't, but a handicap only judges your best capability.
Okay.
It's not an average. That's the misnomer people have, that, oh, well, that's the average that you shoot. Well, no, it's the very, very best that you can play.
So, oh.
Yeah.
Cut the stem out, isn't that gonna fall apart?
It did on one.
Well, it's gonna go
I'm
into
not
the
cutting the whole stem out, but I'm trying to, we're learning. I'm trying to figure out if I can get the green
You know, they didn't have stem class when you were in school.
off. Huh.
And let me,
They used to put the kids into special cubicles. They called them stem cells.
that was quick.
So there's one.
It was painful on Friday.
Oh, that was pretty good.
God, tried to take Josh.
And then we'll get the rest of that.
Oh,
in
God.
So
there.
you were trimming off the green.
I was. I don't know that we need to
Nah.
because I broke one. And
Yeah.
I kind of want to avoid that.
Yeah.
So if you will grab a little cutting board and just cut the last one of these
Yep.
over there,
Yep.
I'll start making the sauce. Because I think with the oven at temperature, we can make John pretty happy
This one
if we
that I washed up.
if we finish on time. We also have to get at least one of these in the oven, or it'll be a long episode.
What does it take?
So it says
Kinda
in the
like this one.
oven. I kind of like the sharper knife.
Yeah, I do too.
And that's a smaller cauliflower.
It is.
So in the oven it says 10 minutes per side. So we'll throw one in, set our timer, and then flip it when that goes off. And then on the griddle, they say it takes 5 minutes per side. But you could also use an open flame grill or all sorts of other things. You could treat it like a salmon and do cedar plank, I guess, if that's, I don't know why. Okay, so let's get
I'm sorry, we kind of got.
rid of the rest of this. Okay, so for the sauce, it's super simple, or it's not really a sauce, it's a base. Olive oil. A lot of times we would use butter or something like that. There are a couple other oils that are listed on the recipes, but they say not to use butter because it smokes sooner than this, and you don't want that flavor in your cauliflower. Because we're making a base, we're going to mix it ahead of time. So I've got half a cup of olive oil, and we're going to throw in some coarse ground salt, healthy amount, about a tablespoon. For the ones I'm putting in the oven, some of this is just science, we're doing garlic, not powder because they didn't have garlic powder, so dried minced garlic. Still smells really good. I think it'll give it a good flavor. We're going to put that in there. And then we've got garlic here because check out this thing. Yeah, if I wondered how we were going to fill 20 minutes, I found it. And then coarse ground pepper, just black pepper, and paprika. Give it a little bit of smoky flavor. And then we'll mix that all together. And
The problem is, yeah.
just going to use the
So what,
basting
just
brush.
slice that
I'm good.
off?
I'm good.
I have a big burnt on my heart.
There.
All right.
It's kind of
Well,
big.
those are thick.
Yeah.
Dang. So we've got the tomahawk cut. Let me get the thinner one. Let me get this first one, and I'll baste these, and we'll put that in the oven.
Those are the scraps.
And we're just going to be, I'm going to mix it so that some of the stuff is still floating up in there.
Peaches, are you actually eating cauliflower?
And then we'll baste those until they have a nice good color and make sure that we're actually getting some of our stuff on them.
And so while I was cutting the cauliflower, what was that in the sauce?
All right, so this is an olive oil, just a normal.
Did you already say?
I would love to explain it twice.
Okay. Well, don't do that.
So this is olive oil, pepper, salt, paprika, and garlic. We had minced garlic, but most recipes call for garlic powder. So that'll.
Looks great.
It does. It looks really good, and I like paprika. I've been putting it on a lot more stuff lately. It gives it a really good flavor and a good color.
You know, have you had the paprika, smoked paprika margaritas?
No. Is that what you're making for our drink tonight?
Let me just see if I,
Let me see
let
if
me
I
whip
brought
that
that
out of my
with me.
back pocket.
I bet I can look up.
Oh, we've got a
Where
kid's.
do you get that?
We have a fillet over here.
Yeah,
Where would you order that?
Well, smoked paprikas.
Right. I mean, we have.
Right, but
I figured out that one.
Well, you,
But is there a place in town that makes them?
no, I just had looked it up
You
in the
make
past.
them?
Yeah. Yeah, you. Yes.
So next week,
Okay.
are you going to come make those for us?
I could.
All right. I didn't read this part in the instructions, but I think I will probably take these out of the oven and rebaste them really quickly when we flip them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just laying face down and it's going to stick to the pan. So let's get these in the oven. And then if you want to baste those, we'll get a set on the griddle and we can mess them around. And then we'll make a drink and we'll kind of talk about this. Now let's grab another bowl because we're gonna use those for science.
So, if you
So
do it
actually,
first phase,
hold on.
What's that?
So we're gonna do 2 of these with. Let's do one of these with
Mhm.
this.
Okay.
Let's grab another little mixing bowl and we'll do one of them with this, and then we'll do 2 with the fresh garlic.
Okay. Now, did you do both sides?
I just did the one,
Okay.
and I did it pretty heavy. Get the stuff on the baster. I am yet to put this in the oven like I said I was going to. Move, pages. All right. So let's do timer. 10 minutes. Start, maybe.
oh, got it.
Go. Okay. 10 minutes, and then we'll pull that out, flip it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm so excited about it.
Did you set the
I-
timer?
Yes, I did. I've never made a secret of how much I love this fella and what a life-changing device this is. But now I get to pair my love of crushed garlic with really dangerous wheel-oriented devices.
Like a race toy.
Yes. Check this
It's
out.
like a little car.
It's a garlic mince car.
I can't wait.
So this is my love language. They had to add a whole chapter
I
to
see
the
some
book.
sharp knives in there.
Yes.
So,
So look, we've loaded our garlic.
Oh, this is.
Oh.
Oh,
Look at that!
no way.
This is
I just
fantastic.
got that for you.
Wow. Look at that.
That works
Wait,
better
hold
than
on.
that.
It does. It works better than
An
that.
incredible
Way less
miracle.
work.
Oh my goodness, guys. Clint, this is
Wow.
great. It's
That
so
is
good.
awesome.
It's so good.
Now
This
now
thing,
you can get,
it's dead to me.
so now you can get Far Motorsports to put them in the car.
Oh, we should. We can get sponsored with this. Look at that.
And so
Look
you
at
want
that.
the KitchenAid.
Now, is that a suicide door
Oh.
or gullwing doors?
Gullwing. I'm gonna go with
That's
gullwing.
gullwing doors.
Yeah.
So let's get this out into our olive oil,
Okay.
and so we'll just make enough of this. We made way too much garlic. So yeah, if you'll
No,
go,
there's no such thing.
there's no such thing. So
We've,
one of these
we've
is gonna
covered
be
that.
heavy garlic.
I've been doing a informal research project about that, and I've yet to come up with anyone who said, "Oh, way too much
Oh,
garlic."
heavy garlic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. So we're gonna make this pretty similar to what we did before. So we'll do our paprika, pepper,
We paid you however much a year,
salt,
and you can't fix it.
and then we'll grab our baster. And if you will mix this up really well and baste one of those. Now you did
No, these are supposed to
the whole outside of that, which I should have done.
so,
Yours are gonna be so much better.
It just, I thought it was gonna look better and might actually
It does look really
add
good.
to the.
Whole thing?
I want as much of this on there.
He's been painting a lot.
I painted.
This is a
Yeah.
gifted artist.
Well, yeah, we've been painting a lot. Lisa says more paint, more paint.
More paint.
Get some more brush, some paint on your brush. You don't have enough paint on your brush.
What are y'all painting?
The interior of the house, it's done.
What color?
It's cream nutty inside.
Cream. Not beige,
Not beige.
not white.
No.
It's cream.
Cream.
Yes.
Now is it an eggshell or
Nope.
gloss?
What's the color, Lisa?
Navajo white.
There you
Well,
go.
that's the color, but what's the texture?
Oh, texture.
What's
It's
the
just-
shine on it?
Oh, what? Okay, it is
Semi-gloss?
eggshell on the wall and semi-gloss on all the trim. 'Cause we
Oh.
have to do that too.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but it's easy because if you mess up, it's okay because it's the same color. Yeah. Right. So you can go a little faster.
A little faster.
You can go a little faster.
It's all about that little faster.
A little faster.
Okay.
And we had some 18-foot walls
Yeah.
in the den,
Yeah.
so it was,
He knows. Josh knows. He's been there.
yeah.
Been there. Those are big. I would never want to paint those walls.
Yeah. Well, we had to call 911 and a paint company.
In the end, we just didn't have the tools or the guts to get up on a ladder, shaking at 18 feet.
Yeah.
who's this?
We tried.
And so when we got up to the very top, we had to call 911 and get a pro to come in, and when we saw what they did, it was, oh, that looks easy. But they had the right tools.
So just looking at this,
Yeah.
I definitely prefer this. When you can see the garlic, I think that's gonna look so much better on the thing.
Oh, you're saying, okay, I
So the
gotcha.
fresh garlic compared to the minced garlic, or what would have been even less so. So this is the third one. So
Okay.
one of the recipes said you can take, because they're called steaks, steak seasoning.
Yeah.
Steak seasoning and olive oil. So we're going to do one of them with just this.
Okay.
So I'm going to grab a little bowl with some olive oil. So if you will take this, do enough to do one, because when we flip it, we'll use the rest on the other side. So don't use all of it. We're going to use so many bowls.
We can't wait. The washers cannot wait.
It's very exciting.
I'm putting this on this.
Just the one, yeah?
Yeah.
But know that we're going to do the other side when we flip it, and then we'll do this on the other two.
Okay, gotcha. We have a plan.
Yep.
You know how to make God laugh. Make a
I
plan.
was going to do a joke, and I didn't do it, so I'll just use it now. That, in my mind, it seemed like a really cool idea to start the show with. It was a dark and stormy night. Right? Too bad. Wasted. Completely wasted.
It was, well, because I don't know if Lisa was here when you announced the drink, so,
Yeah.
or anyone else was,
I think we did
Yeah,
it
that's
on
good.
camera.
okay.
I was serving popcorn to the kids, maybe.
All right, so let's, that's not enough for two. We need to make a little
So
bit,
we're going to the other
a little
side
more
with this
oil
one.
here.
Need a little bit more olive oil on this one.
Okay.
That's good.
All right, so we'll use this for those other two. Okay. Let's make a drink.
I like that. I like the way you think.
Where are all, oh, here they are. Okay. So we're making Dark and Stormies, which is a pretty simple
Making
drink.
sure she was okay.
It is ice.
Okay.
Oh, I need ginger beer. It's out in the black fridge. Ginger beers. No, well, I wanted it to stay cold because usually we have the crushed ice that melts really quickly. But and so I like for the ingredients to be cold so that it doesn't just melt.
So you wanted this on these two?
I think so.
What were we going to do with? Oh, that's what you dumped in.
It's
here?
already mixed.
Got it.
If it doesn't seem like enough, we'll get more because it doesn't take any prep. It's not as pretty without the paprika.
You're right.
It just isn't.
That looks more like a vegetarian.
Okay, so if you Google search Dark and Stormy, there is a trademarked drink. It is an official thing that somebody decided they needed to own. And that company makes two things, rum and ginger beer. So they own it. They can, I'll give them that. But we don't have any of their product. So ours is spelled different, probably. And we're using Bacardi Black, because that's what we've got. But it is a black rum. I'm sure that I have had these with a spiced rum, probably. But the actual recipe calls for black rum and ginger beer. Most ginger beers, non-alcoholic, so it's really just an adder. Yeah. Oh, you brought.
It's just a what?
Clearly a man of culture and
It's an
elegance.
adder?
Really?
Oh man, it's the knife that is a bottle.
It's so good. So the official recipe is 2 to 3. So 3 on the ginger beer and 2 units on the rum. But we're going to let the glass kind of guide what we do. And then when we get to the rum, we'll address the turtle in the room. Something like that. There we go. So this is not a mixed drink. Now those we are doing over here. We're going to do them for 5 minutes per side. I kind of felt like for timing, which in 10 seconds will be relevant, we're going to pull these out, baste the other side, and then stick them back in.
Okay.
And that 10-minute timer will give us 5 minutes on each side for these.
Okay.
All right. So this is not a
move.
what?
A pour, there are pours in the middle door.
For the rum?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, because you have to have a delicate touch.
It takes a light touch. I don't know what that means. Also lime. That smells pretty good.
Can
It's
this
neat.
can this go on here?
Yeah, that's good.
Can, but
They're little season trees.
Okay.
Oh, that's when somebody asks why they taste so good, we'll say 'tis the season. Wait.
Those have to be turned. Those
So
on the top.
leave these,
Turn these.
flip these, and I would use a spatula? We have to be gentle.
In the drawer to the left of the range.
We'll baste them out of this, which probably means we'll get a little more. We'll make a little bit more.
it's gonna fall apart when you flip it.
It's so tender.
Okay.
Good job.
Oh, good. Yeah.
some of the, you see that the olive oil and the paprika seep through.
Has seeped through, has invaded the. Yeah, that's great.
Can we talk about how it smells?
Yeah.
It smells really good, but it doesn't have the depth that you get from a steak. You're getting a lot of the paprika and the olive oil and the. I don't really smell the cauliflower, but I don't know maybe what a cauliflower smells like. Maybe like this.
Yes.
They're pretty malleable.
Smells good.
It smells really good.
Okay.
So if you will just mix this and baste those four,
Well,
and
we-
then
That goes back
when
in
you
the
stick
oven.
this in the oven, we'll
Oh.
set a new 10-minute timer.
I see, and that, okay. You
And
weren't
then
gonna-
and then we'll flip those at 5 minutes. We'll put them on, wait 5 minutes, and then flip them. And then when the timer goes off, everything should be ready.
Cool.
Yeah.
And John will be happy.
Okay. Drying. Check it out. This is for making floaters. So a lot of times when you do a floater, you'll use like a swizzle stick or the back of a spoon, or you'll pour over something. But because of Tortuga, check this out. It's island themed.
Can you hold it up to that camera?
Oh yeah, this one, like this. Boop. It's a turtle. Oh, it's a bottle opener.
Yeah, oh,
I saw that.
it's a multi-purpose tool.
Good, Kim. Thank you. It's really good. This is great. And I've been told that we just do this,
Well,
and it will gently introduce the stuff there. Yeah.
are you counting? Yeah, okay, right.
I'm more watching,
Okay,
right?
timer.
Because this should be, this is 2 units, or this is 2 units, and this is 3.
Sure.
So it's about right.
I don't,
Oh, here.
this is a highly sophisticated.
So
I know.
timer.
Yeah.
I can't figure that one out.
Oh,
It's already on 10. Set. Done.
all right.
And so if
And
we'll just
then-
stick those on.
Julie Nelson says hello to everybody.
Oh, hi, Julie.
Who's here?
So
Oh, we didn't even go around the room.
I'm not putting them on the grill. I'm just,
Yeah. Yeah, pull them off.
oh,
Not the pan.
Steak.
Like a steak.
yeah, I got it, but we'll see how that
We'll
goes.
see.
Who are you? Peaches.
Well, the cool thing about this is that thing gets so hot that everything just
Whoa.
burns
Oh,
off.
yeah, turn the bin on the.
That's, yeah, because of the olive oil. Watch out, dogs.
We should probably put
Move,
them
move.
seasoned side down.
Season side down.
Or, yeah, no, you're right.
No, it's
Seasoned side up. That's the right thing to do. That's really cool. That's pretty.
Wow, it is beautiful in your kitchen on fire.
It'll work. It'll work.
That's fine. The door's right there.
And then a lime wedge.
You're doing well over there, John.
I'll put it. Clint is a fantastic helper. I like him. We should keep him.
My wife taught me. She said, "You need to be more fluffy like a dog, and don't talk back."
That's really good.
So that's what I try to do.
So when are you getting the fluff?
It's gone. That was years ago.
Hey,
So I do my best to just not talk back.
Okay.
third switch on the thing, if you'll push it forward one.
Did y'all figure out a chimichurri sauce?
Third
On
switch.
the right, on the right. Yeah.
Very
I have a
back one.
recipe.
Okay.
We need to make
Do you think it's a thing we could make? Would it take?
Takes a lot of work.
That's it?
Parsley, garlic, oregano, olive oil.
I have mixed feelings about that. So if it's super quick, we can do it.
8 minutes prep, 8 minutes.
So we have 7.5 minutes on that, and then that will be ready. So if we want to make it, we can.
How about if you just like start on it and
Why don't we start getting the stuff together so that we can enjoy it, and we'll just let the steak be the star of the. All right. So there. Would you like one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, that's just rum sitting on top of
I would mix it, personally.
Tastes pretty good.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good, and I like the way it looks where it fades, and that's kind of a cool effect.
Kind of depends on your
But I think for flavor,
Depends on what.
I just want to do that.
Uh-huh. That's where I was going with it.
Oh, that's even nicer. That's better. You should twist it. You should do that.
It depends on if they've been photographed yet or not. I mean, these are professionals here,
The more ginger you get in there,
That tastes,
the better it is.
Yeah.
So I would use a swizzle stick and pour it over and do it that way. Okay. So has it been 5 minutes? So we have 1 minute left.
And then we're
we
going to
can
flip
them.
those?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's geez, that's smoky. What's
Olive oil.
going into this chimichurri sauce? Let's since we have a minute, let's talk about it.
Flat leaf parsley.
Flat leaf parsley in abundance.
Yes, 1 cup firmly packed.
Okay.
4 cloves of garlic.
Which we have.
Oregano.
Here. Do you want to use the car?
No, can I have the other one?
Oh, Lisa!
Thank you.
You don't even want to try it?
Sorry, no.
I mean, that's basically the horse-drawn carriage of garlic. Have you checked out the motorized option? Embrace technology, Lisa. This is the future.
Okay, we're at
62 this year.
We're at 5 minutes.
Okay, so let's split these. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to force you. Who else would like a drink? 1, 2, 3. Oh, pizzas! Okay.
Okay. And then were we leaving those in
As soon as
as they
that,
are?
yeah, because we flipped them already.
Yes, okay, that's right.
So that's
Thanks.
good. That fan is really loud. We're kind of at the, so this is a thing that we've been trying to work on where we get to a point in the show where we're just cooking and we're not talking. And I know that we
Cut it.
should be talking about stuff.
What's that?
Well, we've been talking about,
I feel like a hamburger guy with the,
you look like a hamburger guy.
I do. I just need
How
the,
do you, when you make a hamburger, how do you make a hamburger? How do you make your hamburger patties? Do you put anything in them? Or do you just use the meat?
salt, pepper, and a little Worcestershire. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't use any sort of breading or...
No. Go with the 80%,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's it. Yeah, if it's good meat, it's, you go
Do
leave it
you
alone. Don't mess it up.
Trust the meat.
Yeah.
Do you ever use a form or do you do them all by hand?
Hand.
I like that.
Yeah.
We do them by hand too.
And I don't like them half pounders. I like closer to a third pound.
Yeah, it cooks better.
Did you tell them about your El Rey burger?
Oh yeah, I had an El Rey burger a couple of days ago, and it was outstanding.
Okay.
I usually go for the half pounder, and this time I went third pound, and I don't know, asked for it medium, and it was perfect.
Yeah, where is
Cantina
that?
del Rio.
Oh. Okay.
You haven't had the El Rey over there?
I haven't had the El Rey.
Oh my God.
They're famous for it.
Do we need a fire extinguisher?
It's not on fire. It's just really smoky.
That's why the doors are open.
I like this turtle. So do you,
And I want to make the El Rey because they actually post the recipe online.
What's in it?
So it's not anything fancy, but it's got green chilies. It's got a little guac on there or avocado.
that sounds great.
And then it's onions. It's got some grilled onions in there. And I don't know everything else, but
That's okay. That's
we're
a
gonna
really
look it
good
up.
Start.
we're gonna look it up and make them. Actually, next Saturday.
All
We
right.
got guests coming in, and they go great with a good frozen margarita and some Grand Marnier on
Sounds
top.
so good. There y'all go. All right. Okay. Oh, we're so close. That's beautiful.
It's a little,
It's a
little
little-
charred.
That's okay. We don't know, I guess,
It'll-
maybe what temperature we're supposed to have had that at. And we definitely hit the smoke point of, of cauliflower. Did you rebaste these when you flipped
Nope,
them?
nope. Was I supposed to do more? It's gonna flame it up.
Don't.
Huh?
Don't. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
At
'cause-
this point, I certainly wouldn't.
no, I'm telling you, it was.
So
that-
when
that
we
was-
serve them,
yeah.
we'll flip them back over so the seasoned side
Okay.
is up because it'll look better. But for taste, we can put the seasoned side down. They look good.
Okay, so we didn't do both sides on those.
We did it on the ones in the oven.
Okay.
So we'll have a pretty good sample of what it could be.
Yeah, you did some. It's hard to tell which one's which.
Yeah, we should have kept track. I think these two are the normal ones. I think this was the normal one.
That's the normal one.
That's the normal one.
Yeah.
This one shrunk a lot. Well, our timer's going off,
All right.
so let's grab some hot fat.
There's one. Yeah.
Oh,
Those
that's
look.
hot.
Those look good.
Oh, that looks really good.
And you want to just rinse this off and put them on this?
Yeah, we can do that.
Because it wasn't like we were using beef. You know, it was.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about raw vegetables.
No, no.
And are you saying flip this back over?
Let's just leave it like that for now. Let's not play with it too much. And I
This
will-
one completely fell apart.
That one fell apart, so that one's for the kids.
It's kind of charred.
So we're gonna have to figure out some things, but for the sake of the show, let's just grab maybe this.
Uh-huh.
We'll stick it on here, and then we can try that, and then we'll figure out how we're gonna serve and part this out to people. Oh, that's really cool. That's pretty. That's pretty. Here, John, you want to show that off, and we'll try it.
Okay, first, yeah, finely chopped parsley, oregano, and garlic.
All right. So let's see what we did here. All right. That's really good. I love seeing the garlic. I would eat that.
Very good. Very tender.
Yeah,
Very
it
tasty.
It falls apart.
Yeah, it melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
Totally melts in your mouth.
That's the oven one?
This
Yes.
is the oven one. So this is the one with and you know, now you're left with little garlic crunchies that you can
Oh,
put
that's
on
a problem.
something else. You're right. Again, there's no such thing as too much garlic.
You either need more cauliflower to dab that up or
Yep.
some bread.
Oh my gosh.
Get some
All right.
sourdough bread and you'd be in
Well-
business.
Thank you so much, Clint. That was awesome.
You're welcome,
Hey.
Josh.
What are you doing? You gonna leave my high five hanging?
Yes! The old
All
high
right.
five.
We're going. Bye. We're done. Are we still on? I already said goodbye. Next week, we're doing cashew chicken and we're practicing our sign-offs.
And Sandy will be here.
And Sandy will be here, we've been promised.
And smoked paprika margaritas.
Oh, that sounds good, Clint. Smoke, that's gonna be so good.
They are good.
All right.
Usually do a little infused habanero tequila with it.
Sounds so good.
Cooking with Mom is brought to you by Sandyland Baking, where cupcakes and cookies are the main entree. Backyard at Gruene, the best way to experience the heart and soul of Texas music. And Gatewood Press, home to the Caregiver's Tales, a daily blog by John W. Wilson.